You know, it's funny. I'm heading into year 3 with Andretti Autosport. I still kind of feel like the new guy a bit. I'm kind of glad Carlos is here now because it makes me feel like I'm not the new kid on the block anymore. But you know, with Ryan and Marco, the transition of this team was so effortless. It's such a good group of people, and to have that experience now over the last few seasons, you know, getting those first wins together was huge. And you know, we're going through a big change on the 27 car with United Fiber and Data coming on board, a new engineer coming on board. So there's a lot of new things, but still it feels like home, you know. And it's cool to see how we've developed and grown as a group of people over the last 2 seasons. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of changes in a sense, even though a lot's staying the same for us, especially with United Fiber and Data coming on board as primary sponsor. Nathan O'Rourke's stepping up to be my race engineer, and actually most of my engineering staff's changing for the 2014 season. So that'll be a bit of a learning curve, but we've got some young, smart, hungry guys, and that's what we want. And then, of course, there's also the switch to Honda, which has been huge. I really enjoyed in 2012 getting the chance to be part of an engine development for the first time with the Chevy, and now we kind of get to do that all again, and it's learning new people, learning how Honda works, and that sort of interaction is going to be a whole new dynamic for us at Andretti Autosport for 2014. But you know, preseason testing's been going all right, and it's exciting. You know, we like a challenge. Yeah, I mean, 2013 was, I mean, it's kind of like the successful failure. You know, we had 3 wins, yeah, but certainly we weren't in the championship fight in the last round, and that's the goal. So, you know, next year, having that experience of winning races, I think, is very big, and it gives the team a lot of confidence that we can push for it. And we look back at you know, where we were deficient last year and where we need to improve, and that's the big focus of the offseason. We know what that is. That's the good news, is we know where to start to improve. And we're taking the steps to do that. So hopefully last year was sort of the first step in the building blocks of putting together a proper championship run in 2014. Yeah, the Carlos dynamic is going to be interesting because, you know, I've always kind of been the least experienced guy on the team. You know, in 2011, Orlo was my teammate, and obviously 2012 it was Marco and Ryan, and even last year with EJ, he had more experience than I did. So this year, you know, I'm worried because Carlos has he's done 2 races for us so far, and he, you know, spanked us all at the 500 and was like fighting for the lead in Fontana. So I'm not sure how I feel about the whole Carlos situation. No, I think he's going to add a lot to the team. You know, he's obviously really quick, and I know how much help it was having a driver that had more experience than me helping me out when I first got to INDYCAR. And you know, I want to be that guy as much as I can for Carlos, because the better he does, the better the team does, and that's what it's all about. And there's no doubt he's talented, he's really fast, and there's no doubt there's also still some things for him to learn. So hopefully Marco, Ryan, and I can help him along in that way.